Good morning, welcome to the Morning Expresso. From the crisis brimming in Pakistan to protests against a coal mining project in West Bengal's Birbhum, here are the top stories that are making headlines on the Indian Express. I'm Charulata Biswas. Let's begin with the big story of the day. With some help from Deputy Speaker Qasim Khan Suri, Imran Khan on Sunday snatched a reprieve from what seemed like a sure ouster from the Prime Minister's office ahead of the scheduled vote on the combined opposition's no confidence motion against him. Had the voting taken place, it would have been the first time that a Prime Minister of Pakistan had been removed through a parliamentary process. Now, what helped the Speaker to dismiss the no trust motion was an article in the Constitution. He quoted Clause 1 of Article 5 that says loyalty to the state is the basic duty of every citizen to junk the no confidence plea. Here are the stories you'll find only in Indian Express. In the latest edition of the Indian Express's Idea Exchange, eminent artist, poet and critic Ghulam Mohammad Sheikh, who has been a key figure in Indian art, speaks on the idea of multiplicity in life, art, education in India, interference in institutions, and how the world of art remains free of divides, explaining how pushing Russian President Vladimir Putin into a corner might just backfire. Vikram S. Mehta writes, the effort now should be to create avenues for a face-saving backdown. India has the credibility and international clout, and PM Modi has a personal equation with Putin. These should be leveraged to end this humanitarian tragedy. You can read the column only in Indian Express. Let's have a look at the front page. Different place, same story in a Mahapanchayat held in Delhi on Sunday, for which police said they hadn't granted permission. Yati Narsinghanand, arrested in the Haridwar hate speech case and out on bail after weeks in custody, delivered a speech exhorting Hindus to pick up arms, claiming they faced the threat of conversion and violence if a Muslim is made Prime Minister. The Congress's tally in Rajya Sabha will dip after the forthcoming elections to the upper house, but more worrying for the party is the shrinking of its geographical footprint. The Congress will not have representation in Rajya Sabha from as many as 17 states and union territories. Its tally in the Rajya Sabha was 33 at the end of March, which is expected to go down to 30 following the polls, its lowest ever in the upper house. The Maharashtra government is in the process of implementing a system to authenticate government-issued caste certificates through a blockchain system, a first of its kind in the country. The system to be put in place in the Maoism-affected Gadchiroli district will allow instant 10-second verification that will rule out any duplication or forgery of caste certificates and help protect the rights of the tribals. Here are the must-reads. Residents of a village in West Bengal's Birbhum district have been protesting against the Dwecha Pachami coal mining project, which made news last week after Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee alleged that the killings in Boktui village were a conspiracy to stall the project. The coal block is the largest in India and the second largest in the world. About 40% of the population of the block where the coal mine is located belongs to scheduled tribe communities, which have been questioning the need of the project and the compensation provided to them for their lands. This week, the Supreme Court bench agreed to examine procedures in death penalty cases to ensure that judges who have to choose between life imprisonment and the death sentence have comprehensive sentencing information. We explain what caused the SC to examine practices in death penalty sentencing and whether procedural reforms can address the broader concerns with the death penalty. Jeswin Aldrin and Murali Srishankar are today at the heart of third revolution in long jump. Competing in the Federation Cup at the Calicut University Stadium, Aldrin produced 5 8+ meter jumps, including one of 8.37 meters, which got him the top medal, although it wasn't counted as a national record since it was wind assisted. Srishankar bettered his own national record with an 8.36 meter jump. In effect, Aldrin got the gold and Srishankar the new record. And in today's Delhi Confidential, in a bid to make amends following criticism that the Congress does not prepare in advance for assembly elections, Rahul Gandhi last month had a meeting with top leaders from Haryana, which goes to polls in 2024. He also visited Karnataka and will be meeting with Telangana leaders this week. And finally, in today's episode of the Three Things podcast, we discuss the recently signed free trade agreement between India and Australia and the new developments in former IPS officer Sanjeev Bhatt's case. Lastly, we bring you the latest updates from Sri Lanka. That's a wrap for me today. For the latest updates, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, The Indian Express. Thank you so much for watching.